Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Peace and love to all my Aquarians in the world. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know what it is. This message is for Aquarius. Listen, we getting closer to our birthdays, y'all. I done already put the call out on Threads for the Aquarians to just unleash. Just completely come up off the hinges. Okay? I done already put the call out, so we already wilding out. But we finna get real wild around that birthday season, baby. So Aquarius, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. This message is for you, baby. Woo! This message is for you, Aquarius. You know, Aquarius, I don't know, I just got this jolt of energy when I started your reading, but also before I started the reading, I channeled this message, and it was that make sure, Aquarius, that you are not manifesting out of resentment. Resentment is the theme, okay? And really, the resentment that I'm talking about is the resentment towards self. Oftentimes, when we start to be celebrating, okay, these unnatural holidays, we start to get in our feelings with ourselves about what we can do, what we can't do, what we have the ability to do, what we have the funds to do, what we don't have the funds to do, what we haven't done, what we can't. Stop it. Aquarius, you are your own best friend. You are your partner in crime. You can't beat up on the one person that knows, loves, and understands you. You cannot do that. Okay? So going into this new year, this new calendar year, okay, if you celebrate calendar year, your new year is on the 1st. If you celebrate natural lunar year, your year starts on March 20th. Okay? Whenever your new year starts, be sure you are not setting resolutions and manifesting out of resentment towards self. What do you mean, Deja? What I mean is, don't sit there and review your year and think about all the things you didn't do, all the things you didn't get done. Now, it is important to reflect and see, hey, what were some goals that I can roll over into the next year? You see how that has a different posture than, let me look at all the things I didn't do on my list. Okay? Aquarius, we are not manifesting out of resentment. We are not creating resentment for self and using that to fuel us to try to make ourselves do anything. That is a poor formula. That's why it never works. That's why all these resolutions by February 1st, everybody done fell off the wagon. Not to mention you got people planting seeds in the dead of winter. But that's another story. Okay. Unless you got a greenhouse, you shouldn't be planting seeds in the dead of winter. But I digress. Okay? Be sure, Aquarius, that when you're doing your year in review, that you're looking at it positively. Wow, look at all the things I was able to get done. I don't care if it's 3 things. Some people didn't do nothing they said they was going to do this year. Okay? So take a look. Take inventory. Wow, look at all these things. Well, let's look at a few things that we can roll over into the next year. Okay? And we'll set those as priorities for next year so we know we'll get them done. Manifest out of positivity going into this new year, Aquarius, and see how that works for you, okay? All right, Spirit, what we got for the Aquarian Collective? Let's see. Okay. Whoa, Aquarius. Okay. So right out the gate, Aquarius, we have chill the fuck out, which we know is our patience card. We have you are protected, and jealousy. Who jealous? No, you know, it makes sense that people would be jealous. I'm not even gonna lie. Because Aquarius, we have been talking about in the last few readings over the last couple of months how your internal sunshine, your heart, your solar, is emanating a light because you have let go of a lot of things, Aquarius. You have done the work, cleaned out your vessel, you have cleaned your heart out. Now it's light as a feather, so you are attracting. Yes, you will attract light, but you also will attract shadows. And so there could be some jealous characters around you, Aquarius. Don't worry about it. Just know that you are protected. But that's maybe why Spirit is having you be patient. Also, Aquarius, you don't need to share everything on the internet. Some of your accomplishments, some of the blessings that God has given you, okay, that Spirit has given you, some of those things need to stay under wraps, okay? And use your discernment to figure out what those things are, okay? Let's look at this. Oh, wow. We had that. Okay. Okay, so we have balance, we have law of vibration, and we have moving on. Yeah, so this just confirms, okay, that you are in a place of balance. You are tuned up to the frequency of the things that you want to manifest, and those things are being protected right now. Protect those things as well. You have to actively protect them. Pray over the things that you've gotten, your new blessings, okay? Because it's like a baby, it's like an infant. When you are birthing a new vision, a new idea, you are being birthed into a new timeline. You are giving birth to maybe a new living situation, a new relationship, a new job. Protect that like an infant, like you would an infant, okay? You wouldn't just let anybody hold your baby. So don't just give that information out to just anybody, okay? The jealousy is coming from someone that you have had to move on from, an entity that you had to move on from. The jealousy also could be coming from maybe if you haven't made peace with your lower self, right? You could start hearing thoughts ripple up into your mind that say, you know, who you think you are. That's where that imposter syndrome starts to rise up. That's the lower self being jealous that you're letting it go. There's some peace that might need to be made with the shadow versions of you, the lower versions of you. You might not have fully integrated, but if my Aquarian Collective that's been working with me, okay, we've been doing work. The integration phase, baby, they didn't tell you how hard it was. It's harder than the elimination phase. I mean, it's tough. But if you have integrated fully, then the energy could be manifesting in people that you have had to move on from, okay? So just understand you're protected. Keep your vibes high, okay? No looking back. You're in a balanced state right now. No looking backwards. No looking backwards. Okay? Dang, we got this again. Wow. Okay, so we also have crossroads, divine timing, and signs and synchronicities. So this was similar to the projector reading. Actually, it's really aligned. You could be getting presented with Some crossroads decisions. Okay, you could be given an offer that puts you at a crossroads. Understand this though, because it was in the projector reading, it was connected to the law of vibration as well. In making these decisions, whatever they are, choose the decision that feels like the higher timeline. Does that make sense? Choose the decision. Now that you're in your higher timeline, Aquarius, you know the vibrations, okay? Especially if you're fully integrated in. You can feel what's right and in alignment in this timeline, okay? And so, choose the option that fits this timeline. Don't choose the option that's going to fit your comfortability of the old timeline. So the option that you might need to choose might be a little uncomfortable, might be a stretch for you. But if it fits in the timeline, that is the option to go with, okay? Divine timing is also at play, okay? So that's probably why Spirit is like, chill out, okay? You're protected. Keep your vibes high. Don't trip, okay? Don't get unbalanced by this crossroads that comes in, okay? Don't get unbalanced. Divine timing is at play, and you just need to watch for the signs and synchronicities, okay? Just be aware. Be present in your new timeline, okay? The more present you can make yourself in your new timeline, the less the old timeline will have a hold on you. And that comes with people, places, things, thoughts, habits, and ideas, okay? Let's see what else we have for the Aquarius. Oh. Wow. Okay. So we have social media, ocean, and moon. Spirit, clarify this social media card. Because right now this is feeling random to me, but I know it's connected in some way. If you're doing anything on social media, and you are feeling like maybe it's not, like you've been thinking about doing it or not, you've been at a crossroads about anything that has to do with social media, Spirit wants you to know divine timing is at play, and the tide is about to turn. Okay, so if you haven't been seeing much success, or also if you've been like, social media has been making you feel very negative, the tide is about to turn. Okay, because we have the ocean and the moon here. So that, yeah, that tide is about to turn. Let's see. Give me some clarity on social media, Spirit. Okay. So we have the law of relativity. What I'm getting with this is, when it comes to the social media thing, make sure that you're being balanced, okay? And make sure that you understand that everyone is posting and responding relative to the experiences, thoughts, habits, ideas that they have, okay? So we are not taking people's social media profiles for gold. We're just not. We also have green here, more balance in this line. I feel like when we pull the tarot, this will come in clear. But you also have plan and strategize. So if there is any type of project that you have been working on, thinking about working on, make sure that your plan is in order. Okay? Make sure that your plan is intact. So when the tide does turn, you're ready. Okay? let me get one more line for the Aquarius, because this is good, but I feel like we can tie this together a little better. Okay. What you got for the Aquarius, Spirit, going into the new year, the new calendar year, the new natural year? Okay. If you're aligned with the new natural year, our new year starts March 20th. We have a little more time to do the work. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So, Aquarius, we have Leo, slow down and focus. Aquarius, what's going to build that Leo-like confidence? Okay. Is you getting consistent, slowing down, and getting focused, okay, on where you want to go. Where do you want to take this thing? Okay. You have root chakra organized in maturity. You've done the work on the root chakra. Okay, so now you have that solid base. Okay, you have rooted yourself in knowings. You have rooted yourself in things that are unchanging. And we all know what that is. It's only one thing that don't change. Okay. You have rooted yourself in that. And you have also rooted yourself in the understanding that everything but source does change. Okay? Even that is a rooting. Just getting a very clear, basic, elementary understanding of how this world works. You have gotten that. And that is why you are now moving up. You have taken that sacral desire. Now you're moving it up into the solar plexus, confident about it, moving it into the heart, checking in. Is this a heart's desire? Or can I throw it out? No, it's a heart's desire. Speaking it out of the throat, okay? And then allowing it to go into the ether for spirit to catch it, get your order, bring it back down through the crown into the third eye so you can visualize it. Is it? Is this what you want? Is this how it looks? Yes. And on back down to the root so you can get the work done. Okay? So organize. Organize yourself. It's not enough to just have a dream. It's not enough to just have an idea. Slow down and get organized. Okay? Because everything is already set up for you. Divine timing is already at play. And if you know how to put yourself in the vibration of what you want, then you're already halfway there. Your job is to make sure that you do the groundwork. What's the groundwork? The 3D work. To bring it into the 3D, you have to organize your thoughts. You have to plan and strategize. Okay? This is you moving into a more mature space. Okay? This is you understanding the duality of things. That maybe that's why that crossroads came out. Yes, I can dream, Aquarius. Yes, I can visualize, but I also got to put my feet to the pavement and do the groundwork. It has to be a balance. Yes, I can grind and hustle and do all that stuff, but that without the spirit world, what are we doing? We're in a hamster wheel. So now you understand the balance of how to get to where you want to go. Also, Aquarius, you have the focus card under the moon. Focus on the emotions that arise during this time. They are signals. Now, this is the thing, Aquarius. Emotions aren't attacks. Aquarius, emotions aren't attacks. Okay? Emotions are our friend. Emotions are indicators or notifications letting us know, hey, it's like that check engine light when it comes on. That check engine light isn't attacking you. It's not saying you're a bad car owner. It's letting you know, hey, there's something that I want to bring to your attention. Okay? So, same thing with emotions. That check engine light will go on in your psyche, in your spirit. Something will rise, and it's not helpful to push it down and act like it's not there. No, no, no. Bring it out. What is it? Observe it. Oh, there's a little resentment going on here. Okay, well, what's the root of it? Let me go to my root chakra and see if there's some weeds that need to be pulled. Okay? What's the root of this resentment? Let me slow down. Focus long enough to figure out what's beneath the surface. And let me see if this belief, thought, habit, or idea is serving me. If it is, great. If it's not, I can go within, extract it, make peace with it, and move on. Okay? This is good, Aquarius. I feel like this was a tutorial. Spirit is giving us directions, instructions. Okay? This is really good. Let's take it to the tarot. Let's see what we got. Spirit, give me a card for the Aquarian Collective. One card for the Aquarian Collective. What do they need to know? What do we need to know? Aquarius, I'm not even getting excited about our season because it's our era. That's what I'm saying, Aquarius. Don't wait till January, February to turn up. Turn up now. It's your era. Period. Pluto is in your sign. Transform on them. Period. Do it silently and then pop out during your birthday. We still got time. We still got some time, okay? All right, Spirit. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have for the Aquarian Collective? Ooh. Ooh. Beneath the surface. That's what I'm seeing. Yes! Yes! The Empress. Major Arcana. The Empress. Absolutely. All right. The Empress card is about grace, femininity, and the answer, yes. A woman is standing in a waterfall, basking in the water and nature. She is the cosmic maternal figure showcasing beauty and invincibility. Her femininity is expressed through nurturing, creativity, and sexuality, attracting what she desires. The Empress carries the spirit of being alive, overcoming all fear and living as her whole self. She is in charge of the sky and the earth, reconnecting us with the mystic mind and our five senses. The Empress asks us to center nature and the wisdom of those who have come before us in our decisions and choices. When the Empress card is pulled, it is time to consider the following, Aquarius. How am I taking time to restore inner balance in the chaos of the world? Do I accept compliments and abundance with grace? What aspects of life do I foster the most? And what aspects need more fostering? The flower for this card is the flower of fertility, the water lily. The element is water. The chakras are the heart and the sacral. Now, the light side of this card is nurturing, feminine power, abundance, motherhood, sensuality, spiritual rebirth, the birth of a new idea, creativity, pregnancy, and fertility. The shadow side of this card, unalignment, is burnout, creative block, negative self-talk, neglect, insecurity, lack of recognition or appreciation, detachment from reality, and emotional challenges. How to align with the higher timeline of this card is to engage in talk therapy and practice daily self-love affirmations. The affirmation for this card is, I welcome the wisdom and knowledge of my ancestors who want the best for my family and for me to heal and strengthen my family line. Aquarius is one of the most abundant cards in the deck. Okay, so abundance is your birthright, but you have got to align with unchanging things. And you have to root yourself in things that don't change. Something that you can control, in your control. Why am I stuttering? Something that's in your control is your love for self, your respect for self. Your root chakra is in your control. It's in your control. Okay? You are protected by your ancestors. Your manifestations are protected by your ancestors. Okay? So you don't have to worry about who is jealous, looking down on you, looking over at you, nothing, none of that. Okay? You're moving from a place of emotional maturity, spiritual maturity. Okay? Nobody can take this from you. This is something that you gained by loving yourself enough to do the work, to lighten your load, to respect yourself, to put boundaries in place, to start working on your internal dialogue. This is how you got here. Nobody could take it from you because they didn't give it to you. This is good. So hopefully, y'all, that resonated with somebody out there. If it did, feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe if you felt the vibe. Send this to your Aquarian loved one. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Okay? Because we need as much community around the Aquarian Collective as possible. If you would like to book your personal reading, go ahead and check the link in the description or head over to my Instagram and DM me directly. Let's get you squared away. Also, if you are one of my 222 subscribers, okay, all you have to do is send me a screenshot, send me a DM on any of the platforms, Threads, anywhere. Send me something that shows that you are a subscriber, and you will get the opportunity to get a 3-card pull reading for a love donation of your choice. So whatever you feel the reading is worth, that is what I will receive gracefully. All right? Other than that, you guys stay protected. You guys keep your hearts light and your boundaries tight, baby. Till next time. Peace. I'll see y'all in the new calendar year.